into the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of the Mindy Project. I am joined with my amazing co-host, and we are here recapping The Bitch is Back. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, comment below, like the video, tweet at us. You can find me at Nicholas Grava on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You guys, where can they find you?
Hey, y'all. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at April Whisenhant.
You can find me at The Only Camshaft, Twitter, and Instagram. Already episode 4.
Crazy, right? It's going really fast.
It is.
So I, being pretty swanky, I upgraded
Whoa.
Hulu to the no commercials.
Did you really? Is it worth it?
Let me tell you. It's like
Heaven?
It's like Christmas. I watched the episode, and as soon as I'm like, oh, hold on, I'm back in. I don't even have a chance to check a text. Nothing. Well worth
gosh.
it. I don't even know how much it is. I
Netflix and
think it's like
chill?
$9.
No,
Hulu and Hang. That's what we're
Hulu
gonna make that.
and
Let's make that
Wait,
trend.
did you just think of that?
I thought
No,
of
I
it
told you it
yesterday.
before. Yeah. Hashtag Hulu and Hang from me.
Lies.
created by Nicholas Grove. Actually, I think I thought of that first last week. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think
actually
we can
tweeted
all.
it, so let's just check
okay.
that.
Let's go ahead and roll the tape.
Yeah, roll last week. So anyways, this episode, again, hilarious as
Oh my God.
always. At first, I want to do some news and gossip before.
Yeah,
I'd
let's
rather
do it.
jump into that. So
All right.
let's get some news and gossip going here. There it is.
I didn't quite know that.
So good news is that the Mindy Project is rated on Hulu the top 3 shows. I think it's Gotham, Blind Spot, and the Mindy Project.
What
That's
up?
Not in that
Wonderful news.
particular order,
Yeah.
but it is in that. I'm so happy.
Go
I guess I
Mindy.
could have guessed that.
Yeah.
I thought Gotham was canceled.
No,
Really?
I don't know.
Well,
I have no clue. This isn't the Gotham
I'm happy
panel.
that- I'm
Not a
happy
damn.
that Mindy's up there.
Yeah, then just make it
Well
possible.
deserved.
Either way, if it's on there, so because some of the shows that are on there aren't on television anymore.
Yeah.
But if it's the top
Right.
3, that's awesome.
That means people
That's
are
killer.
watching, and that's
Yeah.
all that matters. The other stuff I was reading, this isn't as much news and gossip as it is just another review. I was reading a review of sort of the past 4 episodes, and I found this really hard to believe that someone would think this way. It was a great review. The lady's really great. Her name is Gwen. I actually reached out to her on Twitter. We chatted a little bit.
Whoa.
But
Things are getting serious.
things are getting serious. No, she says that she finds that in this show there's a fine line between Mindy keeping it in reality and then going crazy. For example, spraying breast milk in his face during a meeting. For some reason though, I really just buy into the whole world, and she said that these moments like that, the kissing a patient on the lip by accident, like sort of take her out of the show. And I wanted to know if other people feel it. Like, do you guys agree that those moments do take you out, or I double down and I'm like, that's Mindy, it happens in that world.
See, actually, I took that in a different way. Whenever you first said it, I was thinking like, okay, clearly some of it can happen, but then other stuff they just do to make it funny because it's like a stretch of something that would never happen, but
you may think would happen.
So like inappropriate that it could happen. That's what I think of it as. But it doesn't take me out of it. I'm just like, oh, that's hilarious that they did that.
Yeah.
I don't think it takes me out of it. I think it fits her character.
Yeah.
Because she's a
definitely.
ridiculous person. And I think that, I mean, tonight was probably the height of ridiculousness, but I think that it fits her.
It
Yeah,
does.
like spraying breast milk in someone's face during a
Spraying
meeting.
that much breast milk is like, that was like a cow on her.
Well, I don't have. I don't have experience in nor breast milk nor cow udders, so I can't really say.
I have experience with both, not for myself, but My sister would kill me, but I have seen
Oh
my sister
my
breastfeed.
gosh. Wow.
And it is not quite like that.
Okay. Well,
Right.
good point. I mean, she had a lot of. She was sort of on the same panel. She didn't know how the baby was going to change the show, but then obviously she's looking, and I'm looking, being like, wow, I think it's elevating the show, bringing us new storylines. That's our news and gossip this week. Do you guys have anything?
No, that's
No.
it.
Great, good job. Okay, that's our news and gossip
Bringing
for
a
this
lot to the
week.
table.
Let's get into the episode. The bitch is back. So we open up. My favorite line. I love how she's comparing Leo to being somewhat of a boyfriend, basically,
Yeah.
and the perfect man.
So funny.
I mean, what the final line that she said was, "Ooh, my sexy little boy toy," and then she's like, "Okay, yeah, I did hear it there. I get it."
He loves my body, especially my boobs.
Then he's like, "What are you doing? Like, enough is enough."
I loved it.
But he's so cute, though. And that's so how Mindy would think about her baby.
Yeah,
Oh, he's my best
100%.
friend. We'll go shopping. He gets good stuff for me.
Yeah, he gets me a taxi cab and she's like, "Oh, put this, right back there. Thank you," giving him the bag and doing that. So Mindy, this is moving. The season's moving fast because she had the baby.
So fast.
Now she's back to work, or at least considering it.
Now, I thought that there was at least going to be a couple more episodes on maternity leave.
I did
Same
too.
here.
That's what we talked about last week, and I think we all were like, "Oh, it'll probably
Yeah.
a couple episodes." And
Yeah.
then today, I'm like, "Oh, never mind, she's back." But that's what makes me think that I feel like the whole season's just going to be about marriage stuff. I don't know. But,
Oh,
I mean, not
wasn't
like
even
just
thinking
about
that.
but since the
But that
bulk of
could
the
be a pretty
baby
big
is
storyline.
bulk of the baby has happened.
I hope Danny stops freaking out at some point.
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
when Leo first came into the office and he was like pumping the germ gel or Purell. I call it germ gel.
Germ
That's it. That's it.
That's
Same
a good
thing.
name, right?
Yeah,
Germ
that's a
gel.
good
Yeah,
one.
don't
Hulu
take
and
that.
hang,
Patent
germ
pending.
Hulu and
gel.
hang, germ gel. We got it. No, but he was getting like overly aggressive.
Yeah.
He's a little too strict.
Yeah.
I feel like he's always going to be that way in a
Same.
sense until Mindy, because Mindy's such the opposite.
Right.
Until people are just like, dude, you're freaking out. And then eventually he'll get used to it.
I
But he
hope
even
so.
said he's like, being around Morgan is good for his immune system.
Because he was leading up, he was like, "Oh, it'd be good for the baby's immune system," and he's like being around Morgan.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we see a lot of more of Morgan being anti-Leo.
Oh my!
He's so
wait,
jealous.
I
What
is
wrote
that
his
about?
line
He's
down.
jealous.
Morgan goes
so
to Mindy.
jealous.
"Ugh, you brought him. I didn't know he was coming with you." And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's her baby. He's gonna go with her
Probably
everywhere.
gonna be there.
He's very jealous. He's jealous of. I mean, we see even in past episodes, like when Mindy calls him, he's like soon like, "Oh, Mindy, hi." Yeah, like he's very obsessed with Mindy.
Right.
So anyone taking that attention away, not
does
gonna
not
be a
like it.
great thing. We meet two new doctors.
One's a nurse, one's a doctor.
Jody is the doctor, Colette is the nurse.
Right. Brother and sister
What do we think of that?
from Georgia.
I love them.
You do?
I do love them.
Can't stand them.
I love
Really?
Colette.
Well,
Colette,
mean,
I like. Jody, I don't.
I can't stand them as people, but I'm happy that they're here.
Right.
Okay.
Because I feel like everybody's too buddy-buddy in the office without them.
Yeah, that's true. Is this
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'll put my
Okay.
doctor.
I think we're getting
A little feedback.
Little feedback here. Go ahead.
But, oh gosh.
What?
I think that I like the actors.
Yeah.
I don't know that I will love the characters. I think I'll like Colette a lot, but as far as Jody, I think I get why they brought him in, but then I'm also kind of like, I want to know, I want to go deeper
Yeah.
into the characters we have, which I don't know how long, he signed up for or how many
Right.
episodes he's filmed or anything. So maybe it is just a short-lived thing.
I agree. I like when they bring in guest stars. I think that's great.
Yeah.
But when they bring in people to be reoccurring, that doesn't. I would love to see more of Beverly. I
Right.
would love to see them more, like our sideburn characters, than bring in new people.
Yeah.
Especially, although I gotta say, so Fortune is the girl who plays Colette. I think she's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
She's funny as hell.
Although I didn't think she was as funny in this episode as she is in life or in other things. I've seen
Yeah.
her stand up and stuff, and I think she's very funny. So
Yeah.
I would be excited to see more of her. The other dude, not sure, pretty
Yeah.
indifferent over him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that he was a little one note
Yeah.
in this, but I think they do need to have the anti-hero for a bit. Because right now, again, even if we had Beverly and Tamara and all of their characters come about more, they're still kind of all friends.
True.
So there needs to be that balance, I think.
I kind of see it as a move that they've already done, though. Because, like, James Franco's character was the doctor who didn't get along with Mindy. And then this other doctor, I forget, Adrian, I think was his character's name, didn't necessarily get along with her either. And a couple of other people, I think. So it's one of those things I'm like, haven't you already done it? But it's a different approach, and because it's about motherhood. It's not just about, like, oh, you're annoying, or I want to be better than you.
I think it also gives a good side of Mindy. I like to see that side when she's, like, trying to fight against her. You know, she ends up, she said, when I pitched Martini Monday morning, it was called, quote, alcoholic.
Yeah.
So I think she's funny when she's battling somebody else or has that. It just brings out a funnier side.
I do, too. And she can't always just battle Danny. She's got to battle
and now that they have a kid together, it's like, how many times can they not be on the same page until we're going to maybe get sick of that? I don't know.
Exactly. Like, at some point, he'll have to calm down.
Yeah.
And they'll all be, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude's taking her patience, so she immediately is like, I need to get this guy fired. This is when she still wants to go back to work, get back into the office. But then I'm also thinking, where's the kid?
Right. Who's watching the kid?
Yeah, that's what we were guessing last week. We still don't know.
Her brother. I bet the brother comes back.
He comes. I know he comes back later.
He does. I think I saw it on.
Really?
Did you see it on Instagram? Is that where? Okay, I saw that too. It was Danny's brother.
Oh, I'm excited.
And Mindy's
Rishi.
brother. Yeah.
I
Which
love
is gonna
those
be awesome.
characters.
Yeah, me too. I think he's really funny.
Beverly tonight, y'all had the most lines I've ever heard her say.
Oh.
She had like
Oh
a
my
real, like she
God.
was like, "What are you doing?" I've never heard her have a normal line, meaning
That's
She
She
actually
literally
had a
did.
couple
She had, like,
normal
a
things. She's
generic
like, oh,
line.
no, don't buy her that.
True.
And I was like, Beverly.
And then she said, I'll help you buy a gift. Meet me in the sewers at dawn. I was like, there it is,
Oh
Beverly.
my God. I want her to come in on the show. If I had to pick somebody right now, I think it would be Beverly.
oh, 100%. Sorry,
we need
Mindy.
to. Okay, I'm gonna try. No, Mindy too.
Oh, well, of course.
But Beverly.
Yeah.
What did she? Oh, Beverly's other line was, "Congrats, he's very dark."
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. Okay. Anyways, moving on
He
to
is
that.
very dark,
So yeah, he is very
but
dark.
beautiful.
He's-
Or not but beautiful, and beautiful.
No, he is a gorgeous. Leo is a gorgeous child. We
love Leo.
Yes,
Yes.
we do.
Leo, we love you.
So immediately, Mindy wants to track down and see what the hell this guy is doing with her patients, and she goes in. I loved this interaction with the. Are they warning us 10 minutes? Is that new? Oh, that's.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is short. Okay, so she goes in to meet the patient, and she's like trying to fish for any negative information possible because she hears that there was problems during the delivery.
Right. And
that was a funny scene.
Yes.
I can't
Yes,
believe
it was.
I love that scene.
I love her being like, so he made you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah,
It was
I know.
inappropriate?
She was like, actually, it was.
So when he was making advances on you.
I wrote down what was my favorite one when she was like, yeah, well, the patient told her that he gave her like a cigar and like really gave and she's like, yeah, well, we're
And a
not supposed
savings
to.
bond.
Yeah, and a savings bond, like so old fashioned. And then he was like, well, we're not really supposed to give gifts like that, so that's just weird. I'm sorry. And of course, that's the side of Mindy I like when she's giving digs to other people.
Yeah.
I guess that might say something more about me. I don't know.
No, that's my 100%.
humor.
That's my favorite part of her. Because
Okay.
she always has the good jokes, and she, to me, tonight had the best lines.
Yes.
I thought normally
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh no, Morgan had this, and no, she was just on it tonight.
When I wrote down the lines, most of them are Mindy lines that I ended up writing. So she finds out that he, or at least she believes that he is sexist.
Right.
And she is like, this is my ticket to getting him out of here.
Because he told the husband not to be in the
no.
room because it wasn't ladylike.
What was the something?
Dr. Jody said, my vagina was supposed to remain a mystery for my husband.
Yes.
All right. What? But you know, I don't disagree with that. But it should also be the woman's choice, right?
Exactly.
Right. The doctor should not be making that choice
Right.
for the woman. So then
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
Well,
Speaking of
it's worse that
crazy.
she listened to it. Oh yeah.
My crazy ex-girlfriend. Series premiere Monday, October 12th, 8/7 Central on the CW. Now, chances are you have either had a crazy ex or you are a crazy ex. Are you guys crazy exes?
No, I'm
No.
so sane.
I'm the best.
Really?
So normal. So sane. So not crazy.
Are you a little crazy?
No, I'm pretty
You're
normal.
definitely crazy.
No, I'm really
Don't even
not.
lie to our
I'm not.
audience. I don't even care that we've less than 10 minutes. I
I'm
will go all
not.
out and say you are crazy and we will
Listen,
battle it out.
I'm not crazy,
Don't
but I've experienced crazy, and that's why I'm excited for this show on the
Convenient.
CW. You guys check it out. TV Guide calls it insanely entertaining. Again, October 12th, the CW 8/7 Central. Check it out. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Now, I have to say a line that we skipped over really quick.
Yep.
It was a Colette line.
Okay.
And I thought this was the funniest freaking thing ever, and I don't know why. She says, Jody and I do everything together until that Uber driver ran over our tandem bicycle.
Wait, I didn't even hear that line. That went over my
When
head.
they were in the office, I think.
Oh, when she walks in to sneak in to like
Yeah.
grab something or find something.
God.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because I, about 2 weeks ago, saw an Uber driver run over a kid's skateboard. Why did not even stop?
Uber drivers are not to be trusted.
I looked at the kid. I'm like, you want me to get his license plate?
Did you
Yes.
hear that?
And he's like, no,
You
it's
pick up both
okay.
halves of the skateboard and you're like, come back here.
He wasn't going that fast, and the kid was just like distraught.
Was it a young kid?
Poor kid.
He was like 10, 11 probably.
Oh, that is a
What?
poor kid.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't hear that line, but I do love it. And that brings to the speech that Jody gave in their meeting. It was quite the speech. He had a way with words to rile up a room, and even after he finished, my favorite line of the night might be Beverly's line when she was like, "Ooh, now do racism."
And Morgan, I think I'm a sexist.
Oh yeah. I mean, what was Morgan's? I'm jumping ahead to the end of the scene when finally Mindy decides that Mindy was like, "That's it, I quit." And Morgan's like, "And I kill myself."
Quit, I will kill myself. So
very
doubt that he will.
valid
Oh my gosh.
coming from Morgan.
Oh,
What'd you say?
absolutely.
I don't doubt that he would.
No, I agree with you 100%. Like, that's reality when Morgan says it, I think.
What did we think of the whole? I didn't know a push present was a thing.
Oh yeah.
Like I knew that
That
it was a
is-
thing, but I didn't know it was called a push present.
It's a new thing.
Is it?
New-ish
I thought, like,
thing.
a healthy child was the present to both
That's
of
a
y'all.
pretty damn
But like,
good
we
push
should get
present.
a gift.
I guess.
Right?
Gift card to Burlington.
All the gifts.
Pitch it.
All the gifts are going to the baby, and you just did this huge thing, so you should get a gift, right?
Listen, fathers go through a lot of mental stress also.
Yeah.
Nicholas,
I
you're
feel-
not doing yourselves any favor right
Okay.
now.
Sympathy
Sorry.
weight? Is that it?
Yeah. We gain sympathy. I'm acting like I've not. No, you're right. Though he did have maybe I loved the scene when he was doing the song and the dance. That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a side of
Yes.
him that I think. Like, I never would have thought that would have processed through his head to be like, I'm going to do this for her.
Mm-hmm.
It was hilarious. Not something I would have ever thought. Although I didn't think a luxury cranberry turtleneck was something that he would be buying for her either.
No. Well, we've seen Danny's dance moves before in the pink thong, remember? I think it was last
Oh,
season where he did a
yes.
little dance for her to cheer her
I
up.
forgot Danny's got the moves going
yeah.
on.
I couldn't be. I like wouldn't do that to begin with, let alone practice in front of people at work.
Very,
That
I
would terrify me.
might do that to begin with, but definitely not practice
Definitely
in front of
not
others at
practice in
work.
front
I'm
of people
so
in the
int-
break room.
I'm so intrigued by this. You
Nicholas,
would, you
give us a
wouldn't.
sample.
All right.
Again, not doing it in front of people at work. It's something I will not do. So he enlists the help of Tamra to go. When she said, "I'm gonna take you jewelry shopping,"
Yeah.
I was like, "Let's do this scene.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot wait." And then she's walking through, and he picks out a very nice set of, was it diamond earrings that
Yeah.
very big, very nice. And
Diamond
she was
studs.
like, she was like, "Oh, you're cheating! Like, what did you do?" And then she was like, "Oh, it's with Beverly. I knew y'all were the same age."
Oh, yeah. I wrote that one down too. That was
What
one of
was
my
there was a
favorites.
necklace that I didn't write
It
down
was
the
like a
necklace.
diamond encrusted baby or something like that.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I want the baby. Give me the diamond encrusted baby." Whatever it
Her
was.
and I wish we could get her and Beverly right there.
We can do it.
You think we can?
Beverly has a Twitter.
Yeah.
She does.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get on that. Real.
I'm gonna get on that.
I did not.
gonna
Okay,
get on
I did.
that.
I did. I did
If
say
Beverly comes in here though, you have to dance.
that. Okay, I will do that. I will
Okay.
dance for Beverly. Before we wrap it up to the ending scene, what you guys? I will. I'll break
I'm
a good
quoting
move.
it. I'm quoting
really
it.
excited.
We're
Thank
writing
you.
it down.
Again, the show did something. It's why I love the show. They're hilarious, but yet they get us at the end.
Nice and warm.
Nice and warm and fuzzy, and I loved it. When
yeah.
Danny came home, finally picked the right push present. I had no idea what he was doing when he started unbuttoning
I
his
didn't
shirt.
either.
I'm like, homie, you trying to get it right
No,
now?
I'm like,
I
you-
was too. Here's
Like,
your
that's another
present.
kind of
The
push
dance is a
present. I don't know.
striptease.
Oh, you thought he was going to break it down
I
to
mean,
a
you never
different
know.
song. Okay. I just thought they were going to have, coitus.
Relations.
happening right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, typically the striptease would lead to that, I guess.
I guess that's true.
I kind of
Yeah.
wish it was a Leo DiCaprio face though, instead of just Leo.
That
Oh, yeah.
would have been very funny.
Yeah.
Come on, Mindy, step up your game. Anyways, you bled and suffered, so he wanted wanted to also. And he was like, I cried, but not because of the pain. And he revealed Leo tattooed on his
But
chest.
mostly he cried because of the pain.
But it can hurt.
really
That's a
freaking
tough
hurt.
spot, and you cried because of the pain, homie. I've never had a tattoo, so I wouldn't know, but I
Me
will.
either.
Cameron?
No.
Wow, we're so conservative.
I know.
What the heck?
I kind of want to get one now.
Me too, but I never
Leonardo
will.
DiCaprio?
I never will get one.
You want to get matching Leonardo DiCaprio on our
No.
dress? Yeah. Okay.
Not at all, actually.
So that was. Did I miss anything? Did we miss any of our favorite? There's
That was
so
pretty
many...
much it, other than the breast milk scene.
Oh my
which
god! Because
didn't
we
get
talked
to.
about it before the
Yeah.
show. Oh no, we talked about it at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious, and she was like, "I'm gonna go home to someone that actually enjoys my breast milk in their face."
I like when she was like, some people pay $200 for that at a spa.
Yeah, yeah, that was.
Friggin' Mindy.
Oh, Mindy, I'm excited for episode 5. I do not think
yeah.
she's really quitting. I think she will be back in the office. The ending scene is basically Danny being like, thank you so much. I think this is the right choice. And you can
Right.
tell that she does not believe that. She really wanted to tell him that she changed her mind and she was going to be back in the office.
But
Yeah.
how long do y'all think that's gonna last?
No, at this rate that they're going,
End of next episode.
No,
it'll be
3 minutes
solved.
in, she'll be back in the office.
Just that, be
3
like,
minutes?
Oh, probably a couple weeks.
Do you understand
but
how
no.
fast it's all going?
It has been. She's already pregnant again. What? Leo too.
Oh my god, I knew that was a
possible.
striptease and a tattoo showing at the same time. Wow.
Oh.
All right, guys.
It all makes sense.
Where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me Twitter and Instagram at the only camshaft. April.
Y'all can find me on Twitter and Instagram at April Whisenhant.
You guys can find me at Nicholas Grava, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Thanks for watching. Comment below anything you think of the show, things you thought of, funny lines you thought of too. Bye. See you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.